John Witherspoon dies in October 2019. Tommy Tiny Lister Jr. dies in December 2020. Anthony A.J. Johnson dies in September 2020.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Amaj back here in another video. Today we're about to be reacting to 12 strange facts or weird facts about Friday 1995. Oh man, this video is by Studio Spill. Bro, there's a lot of people that didn't get paid on this movie because they didn't think it was gonna make a lot, but that nigga Ice Cube didn't pay nobody.
Good morning. Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if you're not, I have a pamphlet.
Friday didn't follow the rules. It broke them on purpose. Actors bombed auditions. Scenes got rewritten on the $2.3 million or $3.5 million, depending on who you believe. Ice Cube tweets in 2016 that Friday cost $2.3 million. He's defending himself against criticism about not paying the cast enough. Every official source says $3.5 million. Box Office Mojo says $3.5. IMDb says $3.5. New Line Cinema's records say $3.5. Ice Cube insists to $2.3. That's a $1.2 million discrepancy. Nobody knows where the missing money went, or if it ever existed. Either Cube's misremembering his own film's budget.
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga Ice Cube probably kept that shit, bro. Bro, because I feel like this movie made so much money, and it's like played in black culture for a lot of years, and like he probably still making money like off that to this day, guaranteed. But like he could have paid them out more when everything kind of settled.
Or every database on the internet is wrong. Either way, the film makes $27.4 million worldwide. The budget confusion doesn't matter when you're printing money.
And I'm trying to worm. Niggas are broke these days.
Number 2, Chris Tucker got paid $10,000 and then refused $12 million for the sequel. Tucker makes $10,000 for Friday. 3 weeks of work. The film makes him a star. Rush Hour pays him $5 million. Rush Hour 2 pays him $20 million. Rush Hour 3 pays him $25 million. In 2007, Tucker becomes the highest paid actor in Hollywood. New Line offers him $10 to $12 million for next Friday. Tucker says no. He's found religion. He doesn't want to smoke weed on camera anymore. The character requires constant marijuana use. Tucker walks away from generational wealth because of his faith. Ice Cube replaces him with Mike Epps.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, they probably could have used some fake ass job, but like that wouldn't be fun. So I can kind of get why they kind of wanted to go that route of just like using real like weed to just make him smoke. But like, man, I didn't even know that shit was real on the scene when I was a kid, bro. That proves how much I knew about that.
The sequels make money, but Smokey's absence is felt. Tucker's performance at $10,000 becomes one of the most iconic in comedy history. You can't replace that. Number 3, DJ Pooh was supposed to play Smokey until New Line demanded an experienced comedian. DJ Pooh co-writes the script with Ice Cube. Smokey is based on Pooh's past as a dealer in South Central. Pooh plans to play the role himself. New Line Cinema says no. They want a seasoned comedian with stand-up experience. The studio doesn't trust a first-time screenwriter to also star in the film. Pooh gets bumped down to Red, who gets knocked out by Debo. Chris Rock reads for Smokey. Tommy Davis.
I'm sorry. I couldn't imagine Red playing Smokey. I could imagine him in the Watch. Yeah, I can't imagine him as Smokey just because I got so used to Chris Tucker playing him.
Davidson reads for Smokey. Chris Tucker walks in and improvises half his audition. Tucker gets the part. Pooh watches his own character become a cultural icon in someone else's hands. Tucker's manic energy and falsetto voice makes Smokey legendary. Number 4, F. Gary Gray was terrified to direct because Ice Cube was the toughest man in America. Gray directs music videos for Dr. Dre and Ice Cube. He's never made a feature film. Ice Cube offers him Friday as his directorial debut. Gray panics. In interviews, he admits he's terrified the audience won't accept Ice Cube in a comedy. This is 1995. Cube's known for the Police and playing Doughboy in Boys in the Hood. Gray worries America won't believe the toughest man in the country can be funny. He shoots the film in 20 days at houses belonging to his childhood friends in South Central. The scene where Debo punches Red is filmed at Gray's actual childhood home. Gray even cameos in the liquor store scene. The film works because Gray knows the neighborhood. He's not an outsider trying to manufacture authenticity. He grew up on these streets.
It's crazy. I didn't even know he was the director, bro. Huh. That's something you can learn about it. And to just learn that he filmed that in his hood too, like gave that more authentic, like an authentic feel. There's people to this day that go all the way over there to like visit the Friday house, and some of those people are still charging money to, take a picture of it over there.
Comedy comes from lived experience, not Hollywood imagination. Gray goes on to direct The Italian Job and Straight Outta Compton, but he's never as scared as he is on day one of Friday, watching Ice Cube try to make people laugh. Number 5. Ice Cube plans to self-finance Friday on credit cards like Robert Townsend did with Hollywood Shuffle. Ice Cube and DJ Pooh realize their inexperience makes major studios unlikely to finance the film. They float the idea of self-financing. Robert Townsend's Hollywood Shuffle becomes their blueprint. Townsend makes his 1987 comedy about black actors in Hollywood by charging everything to credit cards. Ice Cube sees this and thinks he can do the same. He's ready to max out credit cards for equipment and locations. New Line Cinema hears about the script and steps in. They offer $3.5 million. The credit card plan gets shelved, but Ice Cube's willingness to risk personal bankruptcy for the film shows how badly he wants to make it. Townsend proves you can make a movie with no money and no studio. Ice Cube proves you can take that same independent spirit and turn it into a studio hit.
Hey, this motherfucker may not have paid people right, but at least he was down to just like basically go bankrupt if that shit didn't work. Man, I respect that.
Hit Hollywood Shuffle makes $8 million on credit cards. Friday makes $27 million with studio backing. Both films change what's possible for black filmmakers. The credit card plan never happens, but the desperation behind it drives Ice Cube to make sure Friday gets made one way or another.
What's up, Craig?
Number 6. Angela means coached Chris Tucker over spaghetti dinner after he bombed his first audition. Tucker's first audition goes terribly. He doesn't understand the character. The casting directors aren't impressed. Tucker contacts Angela Means, who's already been cast as Felicia. He asks for her acting coach's number. Means invites him to her house instead. She cooks spaghetti, and they workshop the role over dinner. Means later says, by the time that spaghetti was gone, Chris was Smokey. One meal saves Tucker's career. He goes back for a second audition, with Means coaching in his head. The manic energy, the falsetto panic, the physical comedy, it all comes from that spaghetti dinner. Tucker gets the part. The film makes him a star, and it happens because Angela Means decides to help instead of guarding her acting coach like a secret. One act of generosity changes Tucker's entire trajectory. He goes from bombing an audition to becoming the highest paid actor in Hollywood, all because someone made him spaghetti.
Bro, and plus she plays Felicia so well in this movie, bro. You actually think she'll be like down on times, bro. That proves that these people are like real actors to the heart.
Number 7. The film is based on Ice Cube's cousin getting fired from UPS and DJ Pooh's real life in South Central. Ice Cube calls Friday mostly autobiographical. Craig getting fired on his day off came straight from Cube's own family. His cousin worked for UPS and was abruptly let go after being accused of stealing boxes. He swore he didn't do it, but the company dropped him anyway. Cube watched the fallout and thought the story was too perfect not to use. That real-life injustice becomes Craig's entire motivation in the movie. Smokey comes directly from DJ Pooh's past. Pooh has openly said he grew up around dealers in South Central, understood the neighborhood ecosystem. Felicia, Big Worm, they weren't copies of real individuals, but composites of the types of people who existed on their streets. Cube always said Hollywood only showed one version of the hood, tragedy. He wanted to show the version he knew. The jokes, the lazy afternoons, the people hanging out on porches, the neighborhood drama that was big but never fatal.
What's up, Craig?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking true, bro. They always show like the most like scariest parts of the hood, people getting shot, saddest parts, boys in the hood, menace to society. They always got something that's like sad about the like black people in the hood, just being like selling drugs, killing people. Like it's nice to see that little change, like to bring that hood aspect to it, but like in a better way.
What's up, Smokey?
Nothing.
Number 8. By Felicia becomes an internet meme 20 years after release. Angela Means plays Felicia for maybe 3 minutes of screen time. She asks to borrow a car. Craig says no. She asks to borrow money. Smokey says no. She walks away. Craig waves dismissively and says, "Bye, Felicia." It's a throwaway line in 1995. Nobody quotes it. Nobody thinks about it. Then, around 2015, the internet discovers it. The phrase explodes as a universal dismissal. Politicians use it, brands use it. People who've never seen Friday use it. Means watches her tiny role become the thing everyone knows her for. She cries in interviews about being typecast. She's a talented actress reduced to 2 words. People recognize her on the street and yell, "Bye Felicia," with the wrong spelling. The meme outlives the movie. Most people using the phrase
I mean, on one part, it's cool that it became more famous and as a meme, but like, I think I did I think the real life memes or what happened to them today. Well, I don't know. It was something that happened. You know how they deal with it. There we go. Yeah, how they deal with it, and like. It really sucks to be known for like one little thing where you could be just like you probably like mostly talented and people just know you for like one little thing. So that pain, I can understand her. That shit is just like sad. You walking on the street and randomly somebody just come out of nowhere and say bye Felicia. That's fucking fucked up.
have no idea where it came from. Angela Means creates one of the most quoted lines in film history and gets nothing but typecasting in return. Number 9. Friday is Only, the third screenplay Ice Cube ever wrote. Ice Cube writes 2 screenplays before Friday. Neither one gets developed. Neither one gets made. He has 0 formal screenwriting training. John Singleton tells him, if you can write a record, you can write a movie. Cube believes him. He writes Friday with DJ Pooh in weeks. They know the characters because they lived with these people. They know the dialogue because they heard it their whole life. Number 10. John Witherspoon improvised.
In hindsight, that kind of proves that you never know if you could just try something, it'll just work out. So shit. He write raps, and you try to write a movie script and it works out.
Most of his dialogue, including the entire toilet scene. Witherspoon plays Mr. Jones, Craig's father. The bathroom scene isn't in the script. Witherspoon improvises the whole thing. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food. The rant about cereal and bowls and kitchen privilege becomes the most quoted scene in the movie besides Bye Felicia. Once Witherspoon realizes F. Gary Gray will let him improvise, he takes over every scene he's in. His natural comedic timing makes a supporting character into a scene stealer. The toilet monologue is Witherspoon doing stand-up disguised as acting. Gray keeps the camera rolling and lets him work. Witherspoon reprises the role in Next Friday and Friday After Next. Mr. Jones becomes iconic because Witherspoon refuses to stick to the script. He's a veteran comedian who knows what's funny. He trusts his instincts over the written page. The film is better because Gray trusts him back. Number 11.
Bro, that's cool as hell, bro. And that's like, I mean, that's not the only role that I remember him for, but like, I feel like John Witherspoon was like that pops that everybody just prepared to just like, get yelled at, get yelled at from, or he just that one funny pops that just be around the family, bro. He kind of nailed that. It's like he was born to just be like the old head that's always funny in a good way.
Bernie Mac's Pastor. Clever Scene is one perfect take of pure physical comedy. Bernie Mac plays Pastor Clever for 2 minutes of screen time. He runs from Mr. Parker's house in absolute panic. The character thinks he's witnessed a murder. The physical comedy mixes with genuine terror. Mac nails it in one take. Film schools study the scene as a masterclass in comedic timing. The way Mac moves, the panic in his voice, the escalating hysteria, it's all perfectly calibrated. He's not doing bits. He's fully committed to the character's fear. That's what makes it funny. Mac uses Friday as a launching pad to bigger stardom. He gets the Bernie Mac show 6 years later. But comedy nerds remember Pastor Clever running down the street screaming about a body. 2 minutes of screen time. One perfect take. Bernie Mac shows everyone on set what a professional looks like. Number 12. 3 main cast members
R.I.P.
die
Bernie Mac.
before last. Friday can be made. John Witherspoon dies in October 2019. Tommy Tiny Lister Jr. dies in December 2020. Anthony A.J. Johnson dies in September 2021. 3 legends gone in 2 years. Ice Cube completes the last Friday script in April 2019, 1 month before Witherspoon's death. Warner Bros. Rejects it. Cube writes 2 versions, one where Craig's in prison, another built around Craig's relationship arc. The studio says no to both. Witherspoon, Lister, and Johnson die waiting for a sequel that never comes. Ice Cube goes on social media. You let our legends die. The franchise.
I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was just like him taking a long time to do it. I really didn't know like these fools kept like denying all the scripts that could have just been, came to life. Like what you even think? Come on now. Like Friday is such a legendary series, and y'all lost that much faith in Ice Cube after he produced 3 movies that made a lot of money, even if the last one is like not like Well, I don't know. I feel like the last one was pretty good too, but it's they all legendary. Is just what I'm saying. But man, these fucking movie studios, some a-holes.
becomes a memorial instead of a continuation. In June 2024, Last Friday goes back into development, but it's too late. Mr. Jones is gone, Debo is gone, Ezal is gone. The film can't recapture what made the original work because the original cast is get into the final film. During Smokey's Angel Dust flashback, 2 real gang members sit on a wall in the background. They're not extras. They're not part of the production. They just happen to be there when filming starts. The crew asks them to move. They refuse. The production offers them money to be official extras. They refuse. They insist on staying in the shot anyway. Production can't remove them without causing a scene. F. Gary Gray makes a calculation. It's not worth the confrontation. He shoots the scene with them in frame. They're visible in the final film. 2 unauthorized people sitting on a wall watching a movie get made. It's the most South Central thing about Friday.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds hella annoying. You literally won't like move even for money. They offered them a part to be in the movie and they said no. What type of hood shit is that, nigga? Any like nigga in the hood would just like, oh yeah, take that fucking money and just be in the movie. But like, no, these niggas just, like, nah, we just sitting here. Fucking idiots. They could have got paid for that cameo. But hey, man, these are some good facts that he had. But shit, it really sucks that all the cast died because these fools were waiting so long, denying all the scripts that Ice Cube pitched them. Like, it really sucks. But man, I'm glad like Friday's being like made this year, but like it's just not gonna feel the same. I can't wait to see it, but not gonna feel the same without the stars. But man, if you guys like that reaction, I'll catch you in the next one. We own the road to 300. All right.